Your savings are a battery being drained by a machine you weren't supposed to understand. From Roman emperors to the Federal Reserve, the game is the same. Today, we expose the silent mechanism that transfers your wealth to the elite, the Cantillon effect. Most of us grew up with the same playbook. Work hard, save money, spend less than you earn, and one day you'll be rewarded. That idea, as noble as it sounds, is now a trap. It's a rule for a game that no longer exists. The financial system is not a neutral playing field. Think of it as a machine designed, whether intentionally or not, for one primary function: to transfer purchasing power. It takes wealth from those who save and live on a salary and gives it to those who own assets and are positioned where new money is created. The villain here isn't a figure in a cape. The villain is the set of rules itself, assembled over decades. And the main weapon pointed at your net worth is what we call money printing. This weapon takes direct aim at the value you work so hard to store. They encourage you to save, while the money you're saving is devalued every single day. It's a cruel magic trick. Your effort simply vanishes. This divides the world into two teams: those who understand the rules and those who, unknowingly, foot the bill. But make no mistake, this game didn't start today. It's as old as the idea of money itself. Let's go back to the Roman Empire. Their coin, the denarius, was made of pure silver and powered the economy. But what did emperors do when they needed more money for wars or palaces and had no more silver? They innovated. They collected the coins, melted them down, mixed them with cheap metals like copper, and minted more coins than before. The result? The new coins looked the same, but they were worth far less. And anyone who had spent a lifetime saving pure silver denarii suddenly discovered their purchasing power had been crushed. The emperor, being the first to spend the debased coins, reaped all the benefits. The common citizen, they watched their savings turn to dust. Now, fast forward to today. The strategy is the same, only the names have gotten more sophisticated. Quantitative easing, monetary expansion. The turning point of our era was August 15, 1971, when the US dollar was disconnected from its gold backing. Before that day, money creation had a physical limit. After that day, the limit disappeared. The printer was switched to turbo mode. And what happened? We saw the beginning of what economists call the Great Divergence. The data is the crime scene. According to the Economic Policy Institute, between 1979 and 2019, net productivity in the US, the value each worker produced, rose by 59.7%. But the real hourly compensation for that same worker went up only 15.8% in the same period. Think about that. The economic pie got almost 60% bigger, but the slice going to the average worker barely grew. Have you ever stopped to ask where all the value you helped create with your labor went? It was diverted. And the method of that diversion is the most important rule of the game. The secret mechanism behind this transfer of wealth was described nearly 300 years ago by a Franco-Irish economist named Richard Cantillon. It's called the Cantillon effect, and it's the key to understanding everything. Cantillon realized something brilliant. When new money is created, it doesn't spread through the economy evenly and fairly like rain. It's injected at a specific point, like a hose turned on in one corner of a swimming pool. The people and institutions closest to the hose get the clean water first. In our system, the hose is the central bank. In the US, the Federal Reserve. It creates money and injects it into large banks and financial institutions. And what do they do with this new money before anyone else? They buy assets, stocks, real estate, bonds. They spend the money at its full value before the wave of new money spreads and drives up prices for the rest of us. As this wave moves outward, asset prices inflate first. The stock market rises. Real estate values soar. The wealthiest, who own the majority of these assets, see their net worth explode. By the time that money finally reaches you, perhaps as a small pay raise, the cost of living has already gone up. The house is more expensive, groceries are more expensive, and even investing requires more capital. Your raise didn't make you richer, it barely helps you tread water in the tide of inflation that the money creation itself generated. This is why inflation isn't just a number. It's an invisible and silent tax on your past labor. The money you've saved is your stored time and energy. Inflation is the drain that slowly empties that battery, transferring your purchasing power to those at the front of the line. It sounds like a hopeless scenario, I know. But here comes the turning point. Once you understand the rules, you can refuse to play their game. You can get off the treadmill and build your own path. The solution isn't anger, it's strategy. And it starts with a radical shift in mindset. Saving currency doesn't build wealth. You preserve wealth by owning assets. In a system where the currency is designed to lose value, holding it in a savings account or under the mattress is a losing strategy. Your money isn't a safe harbor, it's a melting ice cube in your hands. The game is rigged against the saver. The shift is to stop thinking like a saver and start thinking like an owner. You need to get off the sinking ship, the currency, and into the lifeboats. And the lifeboats are the very assets that all this new money is chasing. What are they? They are so-called scarce assets, things whose supply cannot be inflated with the click of a button. First, stocks. Owning stocks means owning a piece of real productive businesses. As money floods the economy, companies capture that value and their stock prices tend to reflect it. Second, real estate. As the saying goes, they're not making any more of it. Land is finite. Historically, real estate acts as a sponge for inflation, absorbing new capital and increasing in value. Third, gold. For millennia, gold has been humanity's ultimate store of value. It's a physical asset that no government can print, which is why it has outlasted every empire and currency that has ever existed. And this brings us to a fourth, more modern option, cryptocurrencies. Many cryptocurrencies were designed as a direct response to the Cantillon effect. Bitcoin, for example, was created with a fixed, transparent supply of 21 million units that can never be changed. There is no central hose. While it's still a volatile asset class, its architecture was conceived for a world of infinite money printing. Understanding this puts you at a crossroads. You can continue being a pawn in their game, saving a currency designed to devalue and watching your hard work go down the drain. Or you can learn the rules and start playing a different game, your game. You can trade the strategy of passive saving for the active ownership of assets. This isn't about making risky bets. It's about a fundamental change in how you see money and work. It's about understanding that in today's world, your effort is the fuel. The best way to protect yourself is by owning a piece of the engine. This is about building your true financial sovereignty, one scarce asset at a time. This is about finally protecting the value of your time, your sweat, and your future. Now you see the architecture, you see how incentives move, you see where purchasing power flows, you see why effort alone is no longer enough. Most people will go back to sleep after this. They'll keep playing the game without understanding it. That's always been the difference. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button. And if you want to see what the system isn't designed to explain, subscribe. The game doesn't change, but when you understand the rules, you can finally start to win. Insight Re Money.